The sad truth is a lot of us have family that is not good for us, that doesn't mean us any good. They don't mean us well. They're not beneficial on our journey. And we must release them into the world to be beautiful people and go along with their life. Family doesn't mean you have to subject yourself to that treatment. I have a reasonable sized family. However, when it comes to literally spreading energy and spending time with them, it is limited. And for some of them, it is non-existent. Because I respect myself, I respect the journey enough to know that just because you're my family, just because we share DNA, we share last names and grandmothers and family members, does not mean that you are good for me in a spiritual, mental, or physical way. It does not mean that I should be with you in any measure, right? And that, for some people, is a very tough lesson. We feel like there's an obligation to these family members, but your obligation is to you and your journey. Your obligation is to your happiness and your healthiness. And if you are constantly spreading energy with beings who are not like-minded, they do not mean you well. Their thought patterns and what they give you is not in connection to good health, sound mind, prosperity, abundance. It is not in connection to those things. Why are you there? Why are you there? Why are you spreading energy with them? Why are you making it a priority to be among them if you know that there is no true benefit? Some of us go to family reunions and family events and family parties where we know we will be disrespected. We know we will be belittled. We know we will be the butt of the jokes. We will be made a laughing stock. We understand that, and we still subject ourselves to it. And I get it. Most of the times we are subjecting ourselves to it because we have been taught that that's what we have to do. We have been taught that is a priority. But what if I told you to make yourself a priority? What if I told you to make your feelings a priority, your health? What if I told you that you should come before all of that? Why go into spaces with people who genuinely don't love you? They have masked being your family member as I love you and I mean you well. You know if someone mean you well. Pay attention to how you feel when you leave. Pay attention to how you feel when you leave certain people in certain places. Pay attention to how that impacts you. Some of us are willingly spreading energy, spending time with people who mean us no good. I am challenging you to put you first. I am challenging you to put what you need and want out of life first. It was so interesting. I was talking to my sister and she had brought up to me, you know, every time I brought up this particular topic, you would tell me you gonna call me back. I said, oh really, I did? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that I was telling you that. And she was like, yeah, once I finally seen that every single time I try to talk about this or da, and you completely take yourself out. That is, look, excuse me, I'm on head out. Y'all talking about things that I don't enjoy. Y'all doing things that I don't enjoy. No, baby, we protecting peace. Let me go somewhere else, right? You have to be able to really make good judgment for yourself. Go in places and spaces that treat you kind, that treat you well, that find you important, that love you. You know, you don't have to be around people who you can feel hate you. You can feel it. I got some cousins, I know they don't care for me. I know, I can feel it, you know. So I don't have to be there. I'm going to go into the places and I'm going to be around the people who love me, right? And we don't have to have the same last name and we don't have to carry the same DNA. You can still be my tribe. So make your own tribe. Here's to the best days of your life, loved one.